Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. Good morning, everyone.
Good
Uh,
morning.
Morning.
how are you today?
I'm fine,
Fine.
Mrs.
Okay,
Chairperson.
okay. Thank you for coming. So this is our second committee meeting for our project Alpha. Before I start, I would like to make a roll call. We have Miss Sabila from HR department. Miss Sabila. Okay.
Hi.
Miss Alia from accounting and financial department.
Hi.
We have Miss Nur Ain from Marketing Department.
Hi.
Okay. Miss Ain Nabila from R&D Department.
Hi.
Okay. And my beloved secretary, Miss Anna Manina.
Hi.
Okay. My name is Louisa Natasha. I am your chairperson and we are here to discuss about our project Alpha. So I believe that all of you have already received and read the notice of previous meeting from my secretary via email, right?
Yes.
Okay. There's an agenda.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, there's an agenda inside the notice of meeting, and I would like to quickly go through the agenda, and I want to confirm the previous minute meeting before we start discuss about the project Alpha. So to start off, let's welcome Miss Anna Manina to read our last minute meeting, which was held on 16 November 2017.
Okay, Mrs. Chairperson, thank you. Okay, so now I will go through the minutes of the first committee meeting of Project Alpha. The date was 16 November 2017, Thursday. The time was 9 a.m. to 12 noon. The venue was at Al Shams meeting room. The present was Mr. Shafiq Imran Nazir, the chairman, Mr. Fikri Firman Ali Manso, Mr. Ramanathan, son of Surya Murthy, Mr. Al-Fatih bin Al-Hakim, um, Mr. Benjamin Lee Chong Bang, Mrs. Julie Lee Maying, Miss Devi, daughter of Shanmugam, and Miss Fatin Adlina Nasir, the secretary. So for this first committee meeting of Project Alpha, there was five agenda. For the first agenda is greeting and opening by the chairman. Second, short briefing on Project Alpha. Third, report on three potential sites for Project Alpha. Um, Next, suggestions for projects, and the last agenda is any other business. So for 1.0, the greeting and opening, the meeting was called to order at 9 a.m. by the chairman, Mr. Fikri Firman. He thanked everyone for making the time on such short notice. 2.0 briefing on Project Alpha. The chairman briefed the committee on the last investment to be made by Surya Holdings Sindrian Berhad, which was Project Alpha. Project Alpha is aimed at meeting the educational and entertainment needs of Gen Z and Gen Alpha. The committee was informed that the approximate cost for the project was RM 150 million. Next, 3.0 report on three potential sites for Project Alpha. 3.1 Ms. Fatin reported on three potential sites for Project Alpha. The first site with the potential to be developed and turned into Project Alpha was a forest reserve named Bukit Belacan in Ampang, Selangor. It is located about 15 kilometers from Kuala Lumpur and accessible by car. It is currently closed to the public for a total refurbishment. 3.2 The second site was an empty warehouse in Pasir Gadung, Johor. The empty warehouse is about 5,600 meters square. It is only 18 meters from Singapore. 32 km from Johor Bahru and 41 km from Skudai, Johor. The warehouse was used to the warehouse was used to store heavy farming machinery in the past. 3.3 The third site was a green hilly land in Bukit Ko, Terengganu. Bukit Ko is a combination of hills and flat green land with adventurous curves and turns. It is located in Marang and about 200 km from Palu, Terengganu. 3.4 All three sites are underdeveloped, yet the possess unique attractive features which could attract crowds. 3.5 Mrs. Julie Lee suggested that the committee be given uh, 2 days to visit each site in order to experience the ambience of the place firsthand. 4.0 Suggestions of projects. 4.1 The committee was informed that Surya Holding is aiming for an educational come business venture where the proposed site could be a place where technological global technology meets nature in a dynamic symbiosis. 4.2 Mr. Benjamin proposed that the committee be given 2 months to research the three sites and their potentials, that viable business educational project could be put agreed by all could be sorry my mistake so that the viable business educational project could be put forth. This suggestion was seconded by Mr. Al-Fateh Al-Hakim, but the time frame agreed by all members was reduced to 4 weeks. So, Mr. Ramanathan suggested that each community member bring a proposal of the project with approximate cost and relevant supporting documents for the next meeting. So for the last one, any other business. 4.1 Mr. Fikri Firman suggested that another staff to be put in his place as he has been assigned to head the Lang Tengah project. Okay, so that's all for the first committee meeting of Project Alpha from me. Thank you.
Can I add something here, Miss Anna?
Sure, you can.
Uh, I, I think there is a slight mistake about the cost of the project.
Yeah.
It should be RM 250 million and not 150 million. And there is an error in spelling to the Surya Holdings too.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I missed it. I will
Okay.
correct it.
Okay. Sorry, Miss Anna. I noticed there is a spelling error about Pasir Gadong. It's Pasir Gudang instead of Pasir Gadong. Okay.
Right.
So anybody want to do any amendments?
No,
I
from
think
me.
we're okay.
Okay. Okay, good. So Miss Anna, please take note about the correction. Okay.
Okay, I will.
Okay. So if there is no more correction regarding the last minute meetings, could someone please propose the minute meeting to be passed?
I propose the minute meeting to be passed.
I second that.
Okay, Miss Aina. So it is proposed by Miss Aina Bila and second by Miss Sabila.
Okay, Mrs.
Okay.
Chairperson.
Okay. So now we are going to proceed to discuss about our project Alpha. For the last meeting, Mr. Al Fatih has recommended to give you guys about a month, which are 4 weeks, to have your research and observation for your own places, which are Bukit Belacan, empty warehouse and Bukit 4, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So I wanted to know about all of your finding on your observation. Why don't you start first, Miss Ain Nabila?
Let me explain my project, which is Bukit Belacan, Ampang. Not far from the hostel and booster of Kuala Lumpur, travel 8 km or so from the city centre along Jalan Ampang, Jalan Bukit Belacan, and here we will just open a unique forest surprise called Taman River Ampang. It scans extraction to the Gen Y, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha because of the beautiful environment. Besides that, amongst the 25,000 hectares of lowland forest reserve, the actual building site is neatly hidden from view. Taman River Ampang is a water catchment area consisting of lowland forest, a well-paved road approximately 1 kilometer long runs from the car park into the forest up to the Ampang water intake compound. It is here along the pit road the beach watching is favored. A clear, small river flows through Taman River Ampang, which is an ideal habitat for the blue-banded kingfish, a global threatened species. It can give a lot of knowledge to the Gen Y, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha about animals and plants. It is also with the aim of Project Alpha, which is aim meeting the education and entertainment needs of Gen Y, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha.
Sorry to interrupt, Miss KJ. I am afraid that I don't share the same view. As you mentioned before, there is an ideal habitat, a globally threatened species at Bukit Belacan Forest Reserve. Don't you think if we develop the project in Bukit Belacan, it will affect the habitat? It can cause animal to lose its habitat and give higher risk to the other animal in the forest too. We should think for other things as well. Other than that, the cost to level up the area might be high too, because we need to consider the safety purpose and the surface area.
Oh, we already made a research about the safety purpose and how to secure the habitat in the forest. The cost to develop the forest about also be estimated about 200 million, which can be accessible.
Okay.
Oh, if you have made the research about that, I second your opinion since the project is suitable to our company because it's venturing into educational and entertainment sector. If the habitat can be secure, there is a lot of things that visitor can be learned and can be entertained by the nature as well. So I think it could be the most suitable project for Surya Holding. But can I add something again here? Why you can say the forest is the best for educational and entertainment needs of Gen Y, Gen X and Gen Alpha? What activity that they can do in Bukit Belacan?
I can say that because so many activity can do in the forest. For example, activity can do to increase education. Then first then building. Building then is a great way for kids to unleash their creativity with encouraging their inner architect and learning some of the basic construction. Of course, the big kids can enjoy it too. Second, campfire fun. There is something special about making a campfire, providing it is done safely. The process of building a campfire requires lots of different steps that keeps the team entertaining. Get the kids to collect sticks of varying size and assemble them in a tape shape. They can then watch or get involved in the lighting process depending on their age. Once the fire is roaring success, gather everyone around and tell campfire story. For activity entertainment, we can make the adventurous activities such as jungle trekking, exploring, rock climbing, cave walks, and kayak. I'm sure they enjoy it a lot. Gen Y, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha totally enjoy it.
Okay, that's all from you, Miss Aina Bika.
Yes, that's all from me.
Okay, sorry. How much again? This project, Bukit Ampang will be cost
200 million.
200 million. Okay, okay. Bukit Ampang sound interesting, but how about you, Miss Nur Ain?
The second site was an empty warehouse in Pasir Gudang, Johor. The empty warehouse is about 5,600 meters square, which is really big. So I recommend to build a indoor game center. So we can put a lot of game at there because have a large size, so they will have a lot of option. In addition, we also provide a game based on their level to enhance their safety. Besides that, we can provide a kit game like a Kidzania, so many generation can join this. From this, the children can do an activity that benefit for them, and also uh, that they can also enhance their skill. When do this activity, they also it's not just for entertaining but also can practice a healthy lifestyle. As we know, Gene Y, Gene A, and Gene Alpha are more likely to play game on their phone that will have a bad effect in the future. For example, there may be uh, severe migraine because they are always play gadget with their phone. Mm, in with this place, they can spend their time in a good team and also can release their tension. Um, in each game, we also provide information that can they can add their knowledge, so it can meet the aim of Surya Holding to fulfill the educational and entertainment need the Gen Y, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha population. We also we also allow we also allow some store to rent for outsider. Um uh, this place also close to Singapore, which is 18 kilometer, so we can attract them to come to this place, and also can increase the Surya Holding profit.
Excuse me, Miss Nurain. Sorry for interrupt you, but I want to ask a question. From your explanation before, the cost to build the indoor game in the warehouse at Pasir Gudang seems like costly. So, may I know how much actually for the budget?
Okay, for the budget for our project in Pasir Gudang, I estimate will be used around 200 million to buy equipment, all of the game, and also as we all know that before this, in warehouse will be used store heavy farm machinery, so we need some cost around 10 million to clear, and also uh, 40 million will be used to build some store.
Alright. I see. Sorry for interrupt again, but I want to ask a last question to Miss Nurain. In order to provide kid games like Kidzania, it will use a lot of toys and game equipment, right? So, are you sure that all of the toys and games equipment will be in a good condition to ensure that it is safe for the kids to play with?
Yes, sure. I did some research and survey, and I consider the equipment completely free from any possible injury. But if something goes wrong, the space can provide early treatment that can prevent from getting worse.
Alright, Miss Nurain, thank you for answering me.
Okay.
Okay, so no more question for Miss Noain here.
No more.
Okay, no more. Okay. Not Miss Ain, but I want to hear from Miss Alia. What did you got from Bukit Tinggi? Miss Alia and Miss Alia.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Chairperson. Hi, everyone. All of your ideas so great and brilliant. But for my personal opinion, I can say that Grilly Line in Bukit Kotrengganu was the most suitable for develop educational and entertainment purpose. For your information, there are 2 hectares of hilly landscape at Bukit Kotrengganu. As you can see from the picture that I was sent through email, the place was so beautiful and can see and can make ease when they're looking at it. People can come there as Green Hilly Land was a great place for healing, and also they can ease their feel more relaxed. Okay, second, for entertainment, we can build the game place that was in traditional ways. It will also suit with Gen Z and Gen Alpha as tradition still relevant and remembered if the time is modern and technologically advanced.
Excuse me, Miss Alia, may I say something here?
Can
Our company is now venturing into educational and entertainment sector. Can you give an example the traditional game that they can play in Bukit Kotrengganu?
that was a great question, Miss Savila. The traditional games that they can play are tossing the stone, kite flying, top spinning, filling the wooden board, or we might familiar as chongka, and many more. Uh, for thirdly, in educational sector, children that will feel the most. For your information, this game is great for parents to expose their children into traditional games that parents often play in their childhood. This because the children of newest generation are more likely addicted in playing video games in the computer. They did not know that it will affect their health such as dry eyes, back pain, and many more. We will also provide coach that will tell about the pros and cons playing traditional games and online games. Fourthly, with our project that was located in Marang Terengganu, can provide more job opportunity to the people in Terengganu and outside Terengganu. If this Alpha project is approved in Hilly Green Land in Bukit Kotrengganu, we will provide jobs for almost 5,000 million employees. This will help people that live in Terengganu as Terengganu has high unemployment rate. Uh,
Okay.
Sorry for interrupt again, Miss Alia. But how did you know and from what source do you get from this issue?
it's okay, Miss Sabila. I get this fact in Sina Harian where say that Terengganu has 4.3% high unemployment rate, which is quite high. So, with doing this project, it will help many people to gain their income. Okay, for the lastly, our target cost for this Alpha project in Bukit Kon Terengganu was in a reasonable price. Surya Holding Sedang Berhad target the approximate cost for this project 250 million ringgit. The price that we target for this project is around 180 million ringgit. Resort, restaurant, grocery stores, traditional gameplays, and more. So the price is quite reasonable for this theme. Why I think Green Hill Land was the most fit for this project of Alpha.
Hmm. Okay, good. Thank you, Miss Alia. So no more question for Miss Alia, right?
No.
No.
Okay. Okay. Uh, it seems like three of you have done your work really well. So, from you guys' opinion, which spaces should we choose for Project Alpha that can give Surya Holding a big contribution?
For me is Bukit Belacan.
Belacan, okay.
For me, I think the best was warehouse at Pasir Gudang.
Oh, okay. Empty warehouse at Pasir Gudang. Okay, how about the other two committee member? You guys still want to stick with your place?
Yes.
Yes.
Point.
Okay. Okay, so it seems like we need to do another meeting to choose the best place among of three places, which is Bukit Belacan, MP Warehouse, and Bukit Core. Is that okay for you guys?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is it. Or anyone want to add or ask anything more?
No.
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 Okay. It's a majority say no. So, Mr. Secretary, did you have anything to ask?
Uh, yes. Mrs. Chairperson, I would like to give a suggestion for the project cost, which is
Okay.
RM 250 million. How about if we do a fundraising from a few organizations? I think if we do that, it will be easier for this project to start as soon as possible.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're right. It is a great idea. So, could you please bring me the list of organization that's suitable to be our fundraiser to our next meeting? Can you?
Yes, okay, I will.
Okay. So, we will have our next meeting to choose the place to develop Project Alpha because this project was 250 million. So we need to choose wisely, and we also will talk about the financing to develop this project Alpha. Everyone agree with me?
Yes.
No.
Yes. I have
Okay.
no objection.
Okay, good. So before I end this meeting, Miss Anna, when our next meeting will be held?
Okay, our next meeting will be held 2 weeks from now. The time and the venue will be the same as today's meeting. So everyone agree with that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so it seems no problem with the with our next meeting. So thank you, Miss Aina. Thank you to others too. Uh, so I think we can end this meeting now. I will see you guys next 2 weeks. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you
thank
too.
you.
Thank you.